How is that possible when the experiences of man awake in the three-dimensional world are predetermined? A dream is nothing more than uncontrolled four-dimensional thinking, or the rearrangement of both past and future sensory impressions. When we have learned to control the movements of our attention in the four-dimensional world, we shall be able to consciously create circumstances in the three-dimensional world.
Welcome to I Am the Subconscious Mind channel, a place where we remind you in each and every episode about the force that lies within you, the force that has the power to change your lives completely, and that is your subconscious mind. We are so excited about today's episode. If you avidly follow all sources of information about spiritual development, watch motivational channels on YouTube, or listen to podcasts where experts talk about your inner power to shape your life and achieve peaks of success, dreamed of by only a few who have managed to break the barrier and master their subconscious mind. If you read books or attend personal development events to find answers to your questions about how to change your life, how to fulfill your wildest dreams, meet the love of your life, or to know the blessings of a life lived in abundance. In today's episode, you will learn some secrets taught by Neville Goddard that will bring you closer to achieving your goal, transforming your life at all levels. So, if you want to understand and unlock the profound secrets of the fourth dimension and transform every aspect of your life, health, wealth, love, friendships, spiritual fulfillment, no matter what you desire, you are in the right place. In today's video, I will guide you through and we will discover the meaning of a quote written by Neville Goddard in his very well-known book, Out of This World. In this quote, Neville demonstrates how each of us has the potential to shape our destiny and manifest our deepest desires by moving beyond perceived limitations and designing the life we truly want, simply mastering the waking dreams. Neville teaches us that our minds are so powerful that we can rearrange our thoughts in such a way that we can tell an entirely different story of our lives. In fact, we could tell many different stories, as many as we want in such a powerful way, that we are able to reshape our future every time we want and to reach the desired outcome with ease and without forcing anything. As Neville says, attention minus effort is indispensable to changing the future. Every moment of your life is a new page, a white page, and you can use every moment as a new opportunity, as a new choice to change your future. You must understand and look at your life as if it is a series of events, each one being and having its personal and specific sensory impression, and you have the capacity to rearrange these impressions to create new narratives and outcomes that suit you. Neville teaches that our dreams are a form of uncontrolled four-dimensional thinking, merging past and future sensory impressions. By learning to control your attention in this state, you can intentionally construct desired events in your waking life. This process involves entering a state of consciousness akin to sleep, allowing you to vividly imagine and feel the desired experience as if it were happening now. Mastering the waking dream is essential for creating desired circumstances in the three-dimensional world. The most important step in transforming your life, manifesting your desires, and reaching your true potential is to clearly define your objective. Be certain about how the final outcome looks for you, and ensure that your feelings are aligned with the final result you aim for. The next step is to construct an event that implies your desire is fulfilled. We hear all the time the term waking dream, but what does it mean? How does Neville teach us to understand and report ourselves to it? So, Neville defines the waking dream as the state of consciousness that is akin to sleep, where we are able to maintain control over our thoughts and focus. And from this state, we vividly imagine and emotionally feel an experience as if it were happening in reality. Entering the waking dream state allows us to consciously create circumstances in our lives only by focusing our attention and energy on a desired outcome, making it feel real to our subconscious mind, which then works to manifest it in our physical reality. So to enter this state, you have to immobilize your body and fully immerse yourself in the imagined experience. Focus only on the desired state, as mental acceptance will manifest it into physical reality. And I can't stress this enough. Attention without effort is crucial, allowing you to consciously construct the desired event and see it realized in your physical world. The key takeaway here is that controlling your attention in the four-dimensional world allows you to create circumstances in the three-dimensional world, and this practice is achieved only through the waking dream, only when attention is maintained effortlessly. Such effortless attention is indispensable for changing the future, enabling you to consciously construct the events you desire to experience. Accepting the waking dream as physical reality wills the means for its fulfillment. This method requires you to have a disciplined mind capable of maintaining focus without effort. When you rearrange sensory impressions in the four-dimensional world, this will directly impact the three-dimensional world, enabling you to create the life you desire. Understanding that these impressions are present realities displaced in time allows you to select and arrange them to imply the realization of your desires. Achieving a state of relaxation, akin to sleep, allows you to vividly experience in imagination what you desire in reality, making the imagined experience feel as real as possible. Now, a short explanation on how to master the waking dream. First step is to clearly identify and articulate your specific desire. Because when you define your objective, you will be provided with clarity and direction, essential for focused manifestation. At the same time, such a definition of the final goal ensures that your energy and attention are directed toward a precise outcome, increasing the likelihood of its realization. To do this, spend time reflecting on what you truly want and state it clearly in positive terms. Second step is to construct an event or create a mental scenario that suggests your desire has already been fulfilled. When you create such scene, it solidifies your desire in your subconscious mind, reinforcing your belief in its attainment. This step helps embody the feeling of your desire being realized, making it more tangible. To apply this step, imagine a specific event that would naturally follow the fulfillment of your desire, involving yourself actively in this scene. The third step is to induce a state of consciousness akin to sleep, meaning to achieve a deeply relaxed state where you are nearly asleep but still aware, because this state enhances receptivity to new ideas and reduces resistance from your conscious mind. Also, engaging in such a state of consciousness allows for deeper penetration of your desires into the subconscious mind, facilitating manifestation. So, find a comfortable position, close your eyes, and breathe deeply until you feel deeply relaxed. The fourth step, which unites all the three actions described earlier, is to totally immerse yourself in the experience. Fully engage your senses and emotions in the imagined scenario, as such total immersion makes the imagined experience feel real, bridging the gap between thought and reality. Deep sensory and emotional involvement anchors the desired reality in your subconscious, making it more likely to manifest. To do this, visualize the event in detail, feel the emotions, and sense every aspect of the experience. Throughout this manifestation process, it is important to focus solely on the desired state without letting your mind wander. You need to be in a state where you can maintain attention on your desire effortlessly, because attention minus effort is indispensable to changing your future. Now that you understand the key concepts of this quote, the significance of such a manifestation technique, and most importantly, how you can change the narrative of your life, I thank you for listening and invite you to stay with us until the end of the video, as the original quote read in Neville Goddard's remastered voice will be a nice experience for each of you. Find a comfortable place to sit, put on your headphones, and immerse yourself in the wisdom of Neville Goddard. As you listen, allow these powerful concepts to transform your reality. Embrace the journey of conscious creation and witness the profound changes manifesting in every aspect of your life. Enjoy your listening.
I have stated that man has at every moment of time the choice before him which of several futures he will encounter. But the question arises, how is that possible when the experiences of man, awake in the three-dimensional world, are predetermined, as his observation of an event before it occurs implies? This ability to change the future will be seen if we liken the experiences of life on earth to this printed page. Man experiences events on earth singly and successively, in the same way that you are now experiencing the words of this page. Imagine that every word on this page represents a single sensory impression. To get the context, to understand my meaning, you focus your vision of the first word in the upper left-hand corner, and then move your focus across the page from left to right, letting it fall on the words singly and successively. By the time your eyes reach the last word on this page, you have extracted my meaning. Suppose, however, on looking at the page, with all the printed words thereon equally present, you decided to rearrange them. You could, by rearranging them, tell an entirely different story. In fact, you could tell many different stories. A dream is nothing more than uncontrolled four-dimensional thinking, or the rearrangement of both past and future sensory impressions. Man seldom dreams of events in the order in which he experiences them when awake. He usually dreams of two or more events which are separated in time, fused into a single sensory impression, or in his dream, he so completely rearranges his single waking sensory impressions that he does not recognize them when he encounters them in his waking state. For example, I dreamed that I delivered a package to the restaurant in my apartment building. The hostess said to me, "You can't have that there." Whereupon, the elevator operator gave me a few letters, and as I thanked him for them, he, in turn, thanked me. At this point, the night elevator operator appeared and waved a greeting to me. The following day, as I left my apartment, I picked up a few letters which had been placed at my door. On my way down, I gave the day elevator operator a tip and thanked him for taking care of my mail. Whereupon, he thanked me for the tip. On my return home that day, I overheard a doorman say to a delivery man, "You can't leave that there." As I was about to take the elevator up to my apartment, I was attracted by a familiar face in the restaurant, and as I looked in, the hostess greeted me with a smile. Late that night, I escorted my dinner guests to the elevator, and as I said goodbye to them, the night operator waved goodnight to me. By simply rearranging a few of the single sensory impressions I was destined to encounter, and by fusing two or more of them into single sensory impressions, I constructed a dream which differed quite a bit from my waking experience. When we have learned to control the movements of our attention in the four-dimensional world, we shall be able to consciously create circumstances in the three-dimensional world. We learn this control through the waking dream, where our attention can be maintained without effort, for attention minus effort is indispensable to change the future. We can, in a controlled waking dream, consciously construct an event which we desire to experience in the three-dimensional world. The sensory impressions we use to construct our waking dreams are present realities displaced in time or the four-dimensional world. All that we do in constructing the waking dream is to select from the vast array of sensory impressions those which, when they are properly arranged, imply that we have realized our desire. With the dream clearly defined, we relax in a chair and induce a state of consciousness akin to sleep, a state which, although bordering on sleep, leaves us in conscious control of the movements of our attention. When we have achieved that state, we experience in imagination what we would experience in reality were this waking dream an objective fact. In applying this technique to change the future, it is important always to remember that the only thing which occupies the mind during the waking dream is the waking dream, the predetermined action, which implies the fulfillment of our desire. How the waking dream becomes a physical fact is not our concern. Our acceptance of the waking dream as physical reality will be the means for its fulfillment. Let me again lay the foundation of changing the future, which is nothing more than a controlled waking dream. Define your objective, know definitely what you want. Construct an event which you believe you will encounter following the fulfillment of your desire, something which will have the action of self-predominant. An event which implies the fulfillment of your desire. Immobilize the physical body and induce a state of consciousness akin to sleep. Then, mentally feel yourself right into the proposed action, imagining all the while that you are actually performing the action here and now, so that you experience in imagination what you would experience in the flesh were you now to realize your goal. Experience has convinced me that this is the perfect way to achieve my goal. However, my own many failures would convict me were I to imply that I have completely mastered the movements of my attention.
That was all for now. I hope you have enjoyed as much as I had the quote from the book Out of This World, and after listening to the full episode, you have a better understanding of Neville's teachings. Thanks again for joining me on this journey, and remember, the power to change your life lies within your ability to control your thoughts and focus your attention. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you want to receive notifications about new videos published on the I Am the Subconscious Mind channel, subscribe and activate notifications by hitting the bell at the bottom of this video. Consistent practice of these techniques will lead to the manifestation of your deepest desires. Embrace the process, apply it diligently, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep believing, and keep creating your ideal reality.